All right. So, Picsart is used generally for editing images. Sometimes you could also use it to add some effects to what you've edited. So, I'm just going to start with creating new projects. An example of how to create a new project. So, in this example, I'll be showing us how various tools work. So Picsart works both offline and online. Some of the properties are not available offline, but a lot of them are available. So let's dive into it. So first thing you want to do is to create, and by creating you can select a photo or a short video, but due to the name Picsart, we'll just go with a photo. So let me just go with a simple one. Let's take a photo of a person. Alright. So now in this photo, first of all, let's look at the interface. In this gold panel, requires internet connection, and some other ones, everything you are seeing here works offline. Dispersion, crop, you're free to, but I'm not just going to dive into it. So your crop definitely is to resize the image to cut out other parts, but will still maintain a specific dimension. So you also have your curves, your selection, your stretch. Motion, will also get into that in future study. So we also have the resize. We will resize the whole image, but we won't change the dimensions. You also have your rotate and your perspective. So let's do this. We'll add our perspective. Now, according to what we have here, perspective is located in the crop tool. Now, initially when you use the crop tool, you're going to find this. So to locate the perspective interface, you're going to select this. So you can either use this or this. Now, how do we use this tool? Given that nothing is changing. So, now we want to adjust this to maybe look like something like this. You just use the slider and adjust. And as you can see, the image is readjusting. So yes, I like it this way at 21.9 degrees. So I'm just going to go up and use this button. Alright, so we also have effects. There are different kinds of effects, from paper to Canva, and each and every one of them have different versions. So we're just going to go with Color Splash, which is located in colors. Now, if I touch this color, it goes off. I can adjust it and change it to look like something else. Yeah. So, if you look at this, okay, let's pick another color, maybe this one, and reduce that, increase it. If you look at that, the background is affected. So let's maybe change the color of the sky, and possibly remove first of all. Let's try that again. Okay. So when we are done with that, let's move to replace color. Alright. So we would like to replace a particular color and change it to red. So now this color is what is selected. Now anywhere this color is found in the image, it is going to be removed. So let's look for a color which is not found everywhere, something like this. If you look at that, there's a slight change in the color there. But any attempt to change the color would affect the whole image. So we could just leave it this way. Alright, so when you are satisfied with your tuning, you can actually use the button, or you could save directly from here. Alright, so we also have the retouch button. We're not going to go into that. We have auto, we have face, we have wrinkles, smooth, eyeliner, eye bag, etc., etc. So now one important feature Picsart has is the remove background. So from what we can see here, it requires internet connection. But if we look at the cutout, also does the same thing but in a different way. So if I say cutout person, yes, if you cut out person, it's just going to take out this person from the whole image, but maybe not as neat as the remove background. Right. Okay, so if you take a close look, you still see some parts of it. So we can also correct that by zooming in and using the brush tool or the eraser tool. Select person again, then use the brush tool to mark out the places you need, and the eraser tool to erase the parts you wouldn't need. So just that, just like that. And when you are done, you could go ahead with it. Yeah, so that part looks kind of cleaner. Alright, so you could just go back and we have our image. So we could also add text, add another photo, and do some other works. So we are just going to end it here for now. And when I mean end this here, is how to save this image. So like I said, we click the button at the top, and then you could either save as PNG, JPG, or PDF, but it's recommended we save as PNG for now. So whether or not this file size is displayed, you could just go ahead and save. That's it.